Hello and welcome to the guide to sustainable, predictable, and fulfilling fat loss. Whether you are an avid dieter or an emotional eater, this outline is designed to help you break through all of that frustration and confusion that comes with fat loss when attempting to get into a fat loss phase. What I like to compare it to is like a long hike, okay? There has to be a start point, a middle point, and an end point. And what a lot of us fail to do is find our starting line. Whenever we want to enter a fat loss phase, the most typical thing that we see and feel we want to do is just dive straight in without knowing completely where we are right now. We just know that where we are right now isn't necessarily where we want to be, and then we don't quite know how to get where we want to go without just getting into the general idea of eating more and moving less. The biggest issue with this is, what does that really mean? Do you know how much you've been moving? Do you know how much you've been eating? Do you know what it would look like to do more or less of that each day? Because without having the consistent data, it is near impossible to create a context for where we are now versus where we want to be. We are going to break down several different myths that essentially hinder us from our goals and have been keeping us from getting where we want to go. They're very easy to fall into. It's not your fault. The fitness and fat loss industry has become, with social media, a trap essentially for people to stay confused, stay where they are, and continue to invest in different things that don't necessarily get them where they want to go. Because a healthy and well-educated audience isn't necessarily going to be one that is going to be spending outrageous amounts of money for the answers when you already have them. And so that is why I've created this course. I have put it together because after spending over 5 years myself trying to figure it out, I resolved that once I figured it out, I wanted to get it out to as many people as I possibly could. And so we will go ahead and get more into that. We're going to break down how to find your start point, what your journey looks like, and once you reach the end, things that you can do to maintain, sustain, or improve upon the results that you got following the process so that you can build yourself a sustainable journey and lifelong enjoyable body and experience for yourself so that we're not continuing to feel just very uncomfortable in our own skin. Okay, I'm very excited for this for you. Let's go ahead and get started.